Wow, I'm so fucking organized, guys. Whoa! Whoa! I'm so good at my job! I'm so good at this. This is my job, I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, we're getting into it here. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream where I will be discussing Marathon in depth. I've played the game quite a bit. I'm actually quite surprised at how much I've played it. It seems almost like an unhealthy amount. So, just for like a little bit of perspective on how much I've played, as of before I hopped on the game, I have about 9 hours in Marathon. I've played it a lot, and I have a lot of things to say about it. As someone who's been playing this game for a good amount of time, I played the game back in October during the closed technical test. This was back in October when I first got access to the game. I didn't really say too much about it though because I was under NDA, so I couldn't go into depth about it. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't want my Bungie account to get deleted. It's a very old Bungie account. I have a lot of playtime on Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, so I really didn't want any of that shit getting deleted or going anywhere. So I didn't really say anything. But I put about 10 hours into that playtest, and I was very busy at that time. I put about 10 hours into that playtest. I have almost reached the current amount, and it hasn't even been 2 days yet. So I've been playing it a lot. I have a lot of things to say, a lot of good, but also a lot of bad. Although there are some addendums that I need to make to some of those things. So I'm going to load into a match. We're going to fuck around a little bit, and I'm going to describe and discuss some of my feelings on the game as a whole for those who are interested. Let me just show you what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to post this in general chat. Everyone. So, I want to talk about. I want to first of all move some of my shit to my vault. I actually had a really good run here just a little while ago, so I want to move some of my shit to my vault before I do another run here. Which, by the way, man, that was a peak fucking run. It was actually so fucking good. I got so much shit, and I killed like 4 people. I did really, really good. I was really happy with how well I did. Honestly, Recon is probably one of the best kits that you can go with in the game. But so some things that again I want to make very clear before we jump in here. I played this game in October. I played the playtest, and before then, I was very much resentful towards this game. I didn't really want it to succeed. I was kind of pissed off with how kind of is my audio not coming through for the game? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, you piece of shit. Why isn't it going through? It was working before. Why isn't it working now? I'm gonna have to add it as a new source. Fuck's sake. Right in the middle of a match, too. Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, it's still not working. Awesome. That's great. Maybe it'll work in a little bit. I have no idea. But so something I want to say right off the bat, or I guess this is something I'm going to be talking about before, but the performance for the game is way better than it was yesterday, which is insane. It's insane that in what a matter of a day, they managed to make, recording the game at like be at like 30 FPS, like 20 to 30 FPS, and they've doubled it. So that's really cool. I really commend Bungie for that. But I'm just in perimeter because I'm not really locked in. I'm more focused on discussing the game here. So I want to start with a few things. I have a list here, and I want to go over some of the pros and cons of the game, of which there are many. So I'm going to start with going over the pros of the game. I think that the style, the aesthetics, the world, and the sound, all that other stuff is great. I love it. It sounds great. It looks great. Oh, fuck. I think the overall style is really good. And, I think that overall the game is in a really good place in terms of its style. They've done a really good job with a lot of it. Holy fuck. Was that another player? That was another player. Shit. There's another player over here. Did he knife me? That's a first. Shit, that was a really bad start. Holy fuck. Oh my god, no way. Where's our other guy? Oh, that's both of us. Holy fuck, man. We just got into this. We just got in and we're already fucking dead. That's insane. Fucking hell. Okay. Jesus Christ. Damn, I fucking suck. Thank God I didn't really bring anything in with me. Fuck. Okay. But anyway, let's pull up this list again. So there are. I want to start by talking about some of the pros of the game. Again, to start, the aesthetics of the game are wonderful. I really love how the game looks in almost every single facet. I think the characters look great. Like the runners look really cool. The UI looks really cool. Everything about it just oozes with fucking style, and I love it. Now, that does come with a few caveats, but we'll get to them. Mainly to do with the UI. The gunplay in this game feels really, really good. All right, the gunplay feels great. The guns feel great to shoot, and they look great in your hands. Like the sounds and the recoil from all the weapons is fucking great. Enemies react to being shot, and so do players. There's a good amount of weight that comes with each weapon. There's a lot of weight to them that feels really satisfying. And I think it's a really good start. Bungie is usually pretty good at their gunplay, but I think that the gunplay in this game, I would argue, is actually better than Destiny 2's. I think Destiny 2's gunplay is a little overrated. It's a little overrated. Could be better. Sorry, I was just taking a drink. So yeah, the gunplay, the guns feel great, really, really good. The UESC AI bots that you see throughout the game, they're also tons of fun to fight. They're not like super overpowered to where they're all just gonna like kill you instantly, but it's also not a situation where they're just kind of like mindless drones and pushovers. That's not what they are at all. And if they're anything like Arc Raiders, which to be fair, I haven't played Arc Raiders since the alpha, or sorry, not the alpha, since their playtest that they had. If it's anything like it's nothing like the Arc Raiders playtest where everything just felt like really bullet spongy and not all that good to fight. This game, enemies do not feel very bullet spongy, besides like a few, which kind of makes sense because they're supposed to be like really strong, you know? Like these enemies that are really powerful, they feel, they take a bit more to kill, but nothing feels like you're unloading nothing but ammo into it for fucking hours on end. You don't find that, which is really good. That's something that would instantly turn me off to the game, not an issue. So that's really great. Now, the AI is not pushovers, but that doesn't, like, they're not pushovers, obviously, and they're not like overly hard. But be aware, like, these guys will kill you, you know? If you get swarmed by them, they can kill you very easily. There have been a couple times playing this so far where myself and my team died to AI combatants in the world because they just focus you. Also, can I fucking get over this rail? Thank you. Yeah, like, the AI in this game will just focus you and they will fuck you up. So you do kind of have to be on your toes and be aware of the enemies around you, because if you aren't, you're going to die. Another big thing that I want to mention is that there are tons of earnable cosmetics in the game. whether it's, just whether it's stuff like skins that you get for progressing certain challenges, or whether it's getting skins for completing a run using like a certain factions pack, like using a certain factions free pack. So, for example, right now I'm using the Traxxas free pack. If I complete a run using the Traxxas free pack, I get a skin because you're starting the match with basically nothing in your inventory. So it kind of makes sense that, hey, you completed this thing that's kind of hard. Here's a skin for it, and they do that sort of thing. There's also skins for runner mastery. So whether it's getting certain kills, using your abilities, getting clears with them, there are things and there are lots of cosmetics that you can get for doing things in the game, which feels great. It's a really good thing to have. Are there people like right on top of me? I think there are people that are close by. Oh yeah, they're over there. Oh, fuck off, really? Okay, I know they are over there. Can't see them. Oh shit. From where? From where, bitch? Oh, there you are, fucker. Can't rely on my teammates to ping him, that's for sure. Oh, I see you, motherfucker. Fuck. Okay. Um. So yeah, there are tons of cosmetics in the game, and getting those mastery skins is definitely going to give off that idea of, oh, he kind of knows what he's doing. He's been around the ballpark, so we shouldn't really fuck with him. And I think that's good. I think that's something I really liked about Destiny, like particularly Destiny 1, how, getting certain, skins or getting certain shaders, getting certain things really proved, hey, I'm good at this game. So I think it's good that, that's more available. And that's like a thing that everyone can do. That's fucking awesome. Get off my dick, bro. What are you doing? Stop jumping down my throat. I'm trying to pick up things. Oh, medkits. Holy shit. Those are in rare supply. So a few things. So yeah, cosmetics, very good. I really like that we're getting cosmetics like that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Robot. Some other things as well. Runners are really fun to use. I find the runners to be a pretty fun, pretty fun overall. The especially ones like recon and triage, I've really enjoyed playing as them. The little drone things are, very easy to give other players, and they're honestly kind of overpowered. Recon is really good for surveying the area and getting a good idea of what's going on. Again, that important like information play is really, really good, is really, really strong in this game. So I very, very much like that. Very much a really, really good aspect. Some of the runners that I haven't really played with are Vandal, mainly because I don't really have any interest in playing Vandal, and also Destroyer, because again, I don't really have any interest in playing Destroyer. So those characters are probably going to be my least played, with ones like Thief and Assassin being those middle ground characters that I play sometimes, but not all the time. It's mainly going to be Triage and Recon. Those seem to be the ones that I'm gravitating towards the most. The factions are kind of cool as well. They all have cool little videos at the start. I'm going to be honest, you see a lot of it in the trailers. But overall, I think the factions are pretty good. Their objectives are kind of varied and decently engaging. They're not the best things in the world. It kind of depends. Like, for example, so far, New Caloric has been a lot of just go around and look for shit. So actually, speaking of which, I need to go to Overflow and ping it there. Mainly just because I need to pick up shit in that area. But the faction rewards are really good, both cosmetic rewards and also the rewards you get for killing things. Very much, something that's really cool and, definitely worth your time getting. Then after that, another thing I have written down here is that the maps are a lot of fun. The maps are really fun to go through. Right now, there are two maps that we have available to us. We have Perimeter, the one I'm playing on right now, and Dire Marsh, which I'm going to play on after. But the maps, for one thing, look beautiful, and the areas are varied enough so that it's pretty easy to distinguish where you are at any given time. Like, of course, it's not the easiest, right now, but I'm sure as we get further into the game and start to play it more, it's going to be very easy to tell, okay, this is the overflow area. This is whatever other area. You know what I mean? That stuff is going to be very easy to distinguish as we get further into this game, and it's made helpful by the visual distinction between these zones. So that's really cool. Also, the maps are very varied. They're very much different in how they look in terms of aesthetics. This one, I guess, it's very gray. It's much more open, while Dire Marsh is still somewhat open, but there are a lot more forests. The lighting really gets to shine through there, and it's almost more vibrant than the other parts of the game or compared to Perimeter, which is nice. It's nice to be able to see and experience that sort of thing. The lore and the story are kind of cool. Although it's not the most interesting to go through at times, I really do enjoy going through and reading stuff about all these different areas and about all these different factions and things going on. It is cool to look at, discuss, and all that sort of thing. It's really great. Being able to read these logs is very similar to the original Marathon. I need to find fungal bioprinters in this area. Is this one? Is this a fungal bioprinter? Fungal bioprinter? No, I don't think it is. But it is definitely it's really interesting and engaging to read through. There is some really cool stuff hidden away in this game's lore and story. It's really great. Some other stuff that I find quite interesting to read or like the cutscenes, very good. The the faction cutscenes are really, really great. They're very abstract and weird, but I like them. It gives you a good idea of what the faction is all about, and yeah, I like them quite a bit. There are some people saying that the time to kill is a bit too high. I'm gonna be honest. I think it mainly just comes down to not having shields on you. If you have shields on you, time to kill is actually pretty good, and I would say even takes too long at points. There another team? Oh, there's a dead body here. Seeming like pretty fresh. Oh shit. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck. Like, see, I went down pretty fast there, all things considered. But yeah, so time to kill, pretty high if you're going to be someone who doesn't really run around with a whole lot of. If you don't have a lot of shields, yeah, you're gonna die quickly. But it's just a situation of come prepared, and that's it. If you don't come prepared, you're fucked, like we are right now. I swear there'll be a time when I'll win. There'll be a time when I'll do well. But it does allow for engaging back and forths. You just need to be ready for it. If you run in butt fuck naked and then complain when you get shot at and die, well, it's like what did you expect? You know what I mean? Of course you're gonna get. Of course you're gonna take a lot of damage if you're not wearing any protection on you. It sucks, but that's the way it is. Come prepared, dumbass. That's all I can say. Do these guys? Oh wait, shit! I didn't mean to send a friend request. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Anyway, here are some of the cons. I want to get into some of the cons. Now, keep in mind, I'm fully aware that an update came out. We're going to discuss the update in a sec. Okay? We're going to discuss the update in a second. I just want to get through some of the talking points I have here because these were some of the criticisms I have for the game, and some of it's changed. So, let's start with number one. The UI is a bit of a pain in the ass, especially going through the codex. It's just kind of a pain. It's not super interesting, like weapons, combat utility, and it mentions consumables here. If you want to look at, like, being able to look at stuff like this is cool, right? Although the menu is all buggy here, so that's not great. But mainly it's like when it comes to the factions, it's just kind of like all you really have, like you have a tiny little thing that says like active that shows that you have an active contract, right? I kind of wish there was something a little bit more for that rather than just like this gray text. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I do like though that the menus show like the different faction leaders. I don't have SecGen or Arachne. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck's sake. Anyway, sorry about that. But you get to see the different factions here. You get to see the different agents, so you get an idea what they're about. It gives you a bit of an idea of what you can see here. So it mentions the faction, gives you a bit of information about them, how you can gain reputation from them, and all that other stuff. When it comes to the loadout, right, this is a lot. This is a lot to look at, And I don't know how people are going to feel about this. It's just like, ugh. It's a lot here. You go to the armory, and again, it's decent, but you have a lot of mess here. You have a lot of clutter, a lot of mess. The vault auto organizes, which, to be fair, is nice. It is nice to see what the vault auto organizes. But when it comes to shells here, so when you go to customize and you go to shells, right? You can select your shell skins here, but this is not where you equipped your shell. You have to go back and you have to go to shell select. This is where you select your shell. You cannot customize your shell from this part. It really seems like these should just be integrated, but they're not. Also, what's strange is when you go to customize, you can just click on your profile and change things from here. But if you go to the main menu, if you click on this, it actually mutes your microphone. You have to click F to view your profile, and then you can customize your profile from there. It's just like a weird thing. I don't know why they did that. It just seems like really dumb and unnecessary. But whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Something I also wanted to mention is that when you go to prepare here and you look at, the area you want to go through, here it says perimeter. It tells you the name of the area, tells you the threat level, and it gives you a bit of information regarding the area. I want to show you a screenshot here. So this is what it used to look like, okay? This is what it looked like during the playtest. As you can see here, when you look at the side right here, it tells you the threat level. It tells you it gives you some basic information. So it says UESC colony, restricted agricultural and harvesting operations. And it tells you the regions. Right here, it tells you the regions are bioresearch greenhouse, algae ponds, quarantine, field maintenance complex, AI uplink. All these things are here, right? All these things are here for you to look at. Very accessible, very simple to find. When you look at the current version, you may be thinking, it doesn't say that anywhere, right? Nowhere here does it mention that. That's actually not true. It mentions it right at the top here in this tiny little text that you can barely fucking see. Here is where it says complex, bioresearch, quarantine, complex, so like it mentions these areas, but it doesn't mention the areas in between, like algae ponds or field maintenance or AI uplink. It doesn't mention these areas at all. Instead of just including it in the text down here, it doesn't show it at all. It just shows this tiny little thing here. So I don't know why they made this change from the playtest, but it's not a good change. I don't like it. I don't think it benefits the game whatsoever to have this right here. I don't get it. Anyway, let's get into Dire Marsh. But let's get into Dire Marsh and let's do a run here. But I think that's like some of my larger. Oh, so that was just one small part. The frame rate and overall performance was kind of bad. Even though my PC is above the recommended specs, I could barely reach 60 FPS no matter what the graphic settings were. I changed them from highest to lowest. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what settings you changed, your FPS basically wouldn't change whatsoever. It was really annoying. And while it was recording on OBS, on the good side, I would get 30 to 40 frames per second. On the bad side, I was getting literally as low as like 20. Are we all running Arachne? Okay. Oh, gotcha. We can do that. Oh, perfect. So, also one thing was when I was playing yesterday, there was no proximity chat. There was no game chat. It was not working. I could not communicate with any of my teammates. So it's nice to be able to finally communicate with teammates and actually do something, right? As before, I was trying to talk to teammates and nothing was happening. So that was really annoying. Uh, this was like this was like a priority one issue that needed to be worked on, like the frame rate and performance. It was like a 100% priority one issue. This needed to be fixed as soon as possible. Luckily, it has been fixed, and it's something that I'll mention later. But fact of the matter is that the performance for day one was really bad, like astonishingly bad. Oh fuck! Holy shit! We are in the shit right now. My god. Oh, some light rounds. I need those. Fuck. Oh shit. Give me a little flying buddy out. So, yeah, as far as I know, the frame rate issue has been mostly fixed. Uh, then we have another problem. There's not a whole lot of good. No, I don't think so. You get progress for killing bots, I'm pretty sure. No, I think it. Is it kill 5 runners? Oh. I think it is bonus points for runners. But there's not a whole lot of good gear that you can find. Like, for example, the chance that you're going to find guns while exploring is like next to none. It's not going to fucking happen. You are not going to find a weapon just exploring in the world. The only place you're finding weapons is on other bots that you kill or other players. Those are the only places you're finding weapons. You're probably wondering, where do you get all these weapons then? You either buy them in the shop or you get them from faction upgrades, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I think we're just going to kind of walk around and find stuff. But yeah, I wasn't the big like I'm not the biggest fan of just the lack of stuff. Like I'm going around from room to room, there's fucking nothing here. Players on me. I downed one, but there's a vandal on top of me and I don't see oh, there's a vandal and a triage right here. There one guy's still down. There's a guy right next to me. They're rezzing the They're rezzing the one guy. Ah shit. But yeah, so the ammo situation has been kind of addressed, but the weapon situation still hasn't. You are not finding good guns. You're not finding good equipment or anything like that. It is very uncommon. You know, it's very uncommon to find that sort of thing, which really sucks. You know, I want to find cool things out in the world, but I think I can go to my vault here, but there have been very few times where I've actually extracted with good things. Um, yeah, like I've gotten a biolens seed and like two uh purple attachments. That's all the purple stuff I have. I haven't gotten anything else because you don't find shit in the world. It's just like, you know, you aren't finding things. Did I get a new contract? Oh, I completed this. So yeah, for completing contracts, you get guns, right? So like, I got this shotgun and shotgun rounds. I'm not gonna find this shotgun around the world. Like around oh oh boy. Oh hell yeah. What I just realized, it's not, you guys can't actually hear it because for some reason marathon game audio isn't coming through. Okay. So basically what it was just saying, because it wasn't even reading out, I'm talking to someone from the faction called Arachne, and the guy who runs Arachne was a previous runner on Earth and Mars who killed uh, a high ranking Traxxas executive, and after that he disappears from the record entirely. Just gonna let the dialogue play through for myself here real quick. It seems clear that Arachne values high risk, high reward pursuits. Consider this before taking any contracts with them. So now I've unlocked Arachne as a faction. I'm gonna watch the thing for them real quick. Wish there was fucking game audio. How's the game so far? Actually, I had some issues, but it's gotten better since the patch today, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Arachne has been watching you. My partitions and I, we watch all of the deadliest runners, the hunters, the fanatics who seek to balance the equation of life and death. At Arachne, we are seeking new truths, dying and killing, both hold essential secrets to humanity's evolution now that death is no longer the end. With incarnate repetition, we can move beyond. Keep in mind, I'm trying to read this at the exact same time that this guy is talking because for whatever fucking reason, the audio is not coming through. I can't wait. If I unmute desktop audio, is it coming through? It should be coming through now because I unmuted desktop audio. This is what you're gonna have to work with for now, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the best I have.
That is where we will take you, if you prove your fatal potential. Destroy your own kind, push your cell to its limits, and we'll welcome you into the fold.
Alright. So, as I was saying, I think that one of the biggest, probably one of the biggest negatives right now, like the biggest negative to the game right now, is the overall lack of cool guns, or the lack of any guns at all that you find in the world. It's just kind of frustrating and is really annoying. Especially when, like, you want to find cool shit, but the only way you're going to be finding guns is either by killing other players or killing bots. The chances that you're going to find things like a double-barrel shotgun are next to none. The only place you're going to find this motherfucker is either, like, through level up contracts and through doing contracts for certain factions, or just off of other people. Which on one side might be a good thing for you. To me, I find it a little annoying. I would like if there were other ways of obtaining good weapons than just killing other people. But, you know, I'm not everyone. I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware that not every single person is going to agree with that point, and that's completely fine. I want a free backpack. Weird. I want a free lockbox key. Who doesn't want a free lockbox key? So again, there are not enough PvP fights. This is something that's been addressed, but you know, we'll talk about it when I get to that point. But yeah, there aren't. What I said was yesterday there were not enough PvP fights. Whether that comes down to not enough players, or which, you know, could very well be a possibility, or there's, you know, too many people dying from bots, I'm not completely sure. I'm leaning a bit more towards that people were just dying to bots, but I could very well be wrong, you know, I have no idea. But another big thing here, there aren't enough cool events in the world. There aren't enough cool and interesting events that occur, which, yeah, is a pretty big issue, you know? There aren't, like, really cool things like valuable loot caches that drop. That happens sometimes, but it doesn't happen frequently enough. Or there aren't really cool loot caches that drop. There aren't super powerful enemies to fight, or some kind of insane weather storm. So far, I haven't really seen any of that, which is kind of disappointing, you know? I do want to see those things. I want to see interesting stuff happening in the world, and if there's just nothing like that that's happening, it sucks. It really does suck. So hopefully that changes. Those are my main thoughts on the game. To do a little bit of a recap for people who weren't here, the gunplay feels really good. The AI is fun to fight. The runners are pretty fun to use. The factions are pretty fun to interact with. And the game is absolutely beautiful. But on the downside, the UI is a bit confusing. The frame rate and overall performance isn't very good. There's not a whole lot of really good gear to find. There aren't enough PvP fights, and there aren't enough cool events that are happening in the world. Those are the main things I have to say about it. Now, I say all this, but things have changed. as of today, as of only a few hours ago, Bungie has released a new patch to the game, right? Bungie has released a brand new patch, which actually fixed a lot of things. For one thing, it fixed the dog shit performance. It used to be that I was getting about 20 to 30 frames per second while recording the game. Now I'm streaming it and I'm getting 50 to 60 frames. Still not great, but it's much better than it was before. So, I think this is good, you know? I'm currently fairly happy with it. It can still get better. Performance still needs to get better from here. But, you know, the bump in performance is a really great thing. You know, I am very happy about that, and I'm surprised they got it done as quickly as they have. Another thing is PvP fights. I am seeing more PvP fights, and that is because Bungie addressed it directly and added more players into the game. This is awesome. This is a really good thing. You know, I am noticing more PvP fights, and even though I lose a lot of them, I still like that those PvP fights are a thing. This is a PvP game. I shouldn't be fighting bots all the time. I should get into some battles with players. And so being able to have more battles with players, especially for people trying to level up stuff like Arachne, it's really, really good. And it just makes the whole experience a lot better. You know? It's something I like. And props for Bungie for getting on that so quick. Another huge thing that was a huge pain point for a lot of people yesterday was the exceptionally low drop rate of ammo. I am noticing that ammo is a lot more common in, you know, just normal crates and caches and all that other stuff. The chances that you're going to find ammo is fairly high now, which is very good, you know? While on one side, I do think that being kind of more cautious with your ammo consumption is still important, at the same time, you know, people want to get in fights. People want to get involved in the PvP game. So giving them the option to get involved in the PvP game and start shooting at other people is an absolute upgrade. It is 100% a better thing. So, more ammo being available is good. Props to Bungie for doing that. Now, oh shit. Fuck me, man. No, forgot to reload. Overrun AR. I would like to get rid of this piece of shit. But I think the only thing that's still, like, pretty rare as of right now are meds. Meds are really fucking rare, dude. And it's kind of annoying. Like, the like, shitty meds are available, but good meds, you barely fucking find them. Which, you know, is annoying. It is very annoying. And because meds are so rare, having a triage on your team is basically a must. Which really sucks, you know? It really sucks that, you know, you basically are forced to have a triage on your team because there aren't enough meds out in the world. I would like a bit more meds. I would like, you know, it to be a bit easier to find. But besides that, the problem of guns, still a little bit of a problem. The problem of meds, still a bit of a problem. The problem of ammo is no longer nearly as bad as it used to be. So props on Bungie for that. Honestly, props on them for getting this update out as fast as they have. Because they have gotten it out in exceptionally good time. Like, in just one day, Bungie managed to take a lot of the feedback that we're seeing and managed to make changes accordingly. Now, what still kind of shocks me is that the issue of ammo... Where did I get shot at from? I don't know where I got shot at from, and that's... Oh. The issue of ammo was an issue I had from the very beginning. This guy's gonna take... Fuck you, dude. This is my shit. Fucking bastard. Whatever. But the issue of ammo was a complaint I had since... Whoa, fuck! Guy on me. And I'm dead. Awesome. Are they really just standing? Oh my god, bro. Fucking standing there. Are they just gonna leave me? What are they? Are they actually just gonna fucking leave me? What a cowardly little fuck. What a little pussy. Are you guys just gonna leave me for dead? Really? Alright, fuck y'all. Jesus. What fucking dicks. They literally just fucking left me for dead. What pieces of shit. Great. That's wonderful. Great teammates, eh? Great teammates. Fucking bastards. I think, honestly, players like that are going to genuinely ruin the game for me. This is why I need more people to play with, dog. I can't just be playing this game and have fucking retarded little pieces of shit. Just like the moment some friction appears, they immediately just fucking run away. That's all I kept getting for teammates. I know, man. People are such pussies. Like, such fucking pussies. It's like, dog, what fucking game are you playing? Are we playing the same video game? I thought the whole point of Marathon was to be aggressive. Why are you running like a bitch? Alright. There are a few other things I wanted to make of note. Alright? Like a few other small comments I wanted to make. First of all, I feel like people don't understand how they're supposed to engage with the game. From what I understand it, is that you're not supposed to kill every single AI bot that you see or engage every single person you come across. It's about choosing your battles wisely, since everyone has limited equipment and time to kill is very high. It is very easy to get yourself killed. I kind of like the mid-game events or objective related to certain locations that give you great loot. The only issue is that there's just not enough of it, to be honest. Like, you go around these buildings and there's just fucking nothing. It's something I'm not really a huge fan of, you know? I kind of wish there was just, like, more things, yeah. Like, I kind of wish there was just, like, more things to find in these areas, because I find... Although, you know, when you're going through these areas, you're finding things to, like, level up your faction. It's just, like... Can I find a gun sometimes, you know? Always forget about that fucking mine. God damn it. Oh well. So yeah, not a lot for this game, not a lot has changed compared to the October playtest before this patch came out. In fact, I would say that the performance and frame rate is actually worse compared to the playtest all the way back in October, which is really weird. I didn't think that would be the case, but sure enough it is. The frame rate is worse. Did I just find a fucking gun? I just found a fucking gun in a crate. That's the first time I've found a gun in a normal-ass crate. Was that a... Oh, wait, no. I thought that was... Alright, you know what? Maybe that criticism is completely wrong. God damn. It was kind of wild. Like, there's another gun here! Holy shit. I was not expecting that. And meds. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. So the drop rate issue is not as much of an issue as it was before. Props to Bungie. Good job on that. That is fucking fantastic. And, you know, something I want to address right here. It really seems like, I know for sure now, Bungie is 100% listening to feedback. They're pretty on point with the issues and that they've addressed on their Discord, and they've even gone as far to fixing some of these issues. You know, I think it's really great the speed at which they're fixing some of these things, especially since they're issues that I've had for a while. So seeing them, I mean, it seems like, you know, a bit late, you know. It's like, man, you could have fixed these things like a few months ago, but it really seems great that they're getting on their shit and they're fixing the issues that the game currently has. Like, see, those are just bad teammates. Not much I can do about that. Let me just fucking speed it up for you, buddy. You know, like, dog, you have an ability that can pick people up. Why the fuck didn't you use it? You literally have it. He's playing triage! You have an ability that can pick people up. Why the fuck aren't you using it? Fucking retard, man. I swear. People in this game are just brain dead retarded and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Why did you stand there and fucking res him? Doesn't make any fucking, like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's not gonna die anytime soon. We can pick him up if he does die. We don't have to engage them. We can just fight them, kill them, and then revive him afterwards. Whatever. Whatever. I'll let people be retarded because there's not... You can't fix retards, you know what I mean? You can't fix fucking idiots. Oh, it's so annoying, though. It was so easily avoidable. It was so easily avoidable. I think... Alright. So yesterday, I was kind of skeptical. I was kind of skeptical when it came to Bungie addressing a lot of the issues that people are having, because it seems like these are really late changes to make, considering that the game is coming out in less than a week. But the fact that half the issues, half the most important issues, are being addressed right now, I can't really say, you know, I can't really complain all that much. If they're going to be fixing them in this time, then yeah, sure, maybe this wasn't that bad of an idea. But man, you know, I really hope those fucking devs are getting paid like fucking triple time, because I can't imagine the amount of insane crunch that they must be dealing with right now to get these changes out the door. Now, it could also be that the dev cycle is a lot better than what Destiny 2 is, considering that Destiny 2 is kind of a bloated sack of shit. Over there. But, you know, it really does seem good that they're getting a lot of these issues addressed as quickly as possible. It's a very good thing. And, you know, again, I can't give Bungie enough props for somewhat getting a hold of the performance issues. There's still a bit of an issue that needs to be dealt with, but, like... Fuck. This game is 17 gigabytes, and look how good it looks. Like, Bungie is just flexing the shit out of their muscles with this game. And it's great, you know, it's really great to watch just how good this game looks. I really love it. So yeah, there are genuinely, when it comes to a lot of the discussion about this game, there are genuinely people who just want this game to fail, you know? there are gonna be people who are gonna offer honest criticism, and there are also gonna be lots of people who just want it to fail. I think one of the best examples is that guy on Twitter, Pirate Nation. That guy has been very blatant in the view that he wants this game to fail, and it's like kind of annoying and like really gay. Strawberry, have you tried playing the game? Or no, I think your name is Alex, right? Have you tried playing the game today? Because they just pushed out an update, and it does feel a bit better. Don't forget Rock Solid too. Yeah, Rock Solid also just it's so fucking gay to me. Like, it's so gay that these guys are on this like fucking performance tour of wanting this game to be in like a shit spot. Like, it's just really gay, you know? It's annoying that it's like, oh yeah, let's rally behind this game fucking dying. And it's like, what's wrong with you, dog? Can you not just fucking enjoy the game? I've also tried solos and it's even more sweaty. Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it's 10 times worse solo. No, no, go away. I hear other players. Never mind, there's no gun here.
Let's get back to up.
Fuck. No! Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, well. Time to kill is low-key too fast. No one has VC on. So, voice chat was partially an issue. That has been fixed. What are you doing? What are you doing? What did the guy say in chat?
Got his orders.
We're in a bad spot right now. Those aren't players. Fuck, he's in a bad spot. Do I go? I'm gonna go for it. Oh, fuck's sake. No, son of a bitch! Fuck, man! Oh, my teammates are so bad! Bro, come on! Fuck's sake, man! These guys are shit! I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was looking for more windows to lick, probably. I don't know why the fuck he decided to stray away from me. Fucking retard. Holy shit. Swear people are just fucking retarded, man. People are just fucking retarded. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, there are a lot of people that want this game to fail, but there are some really great responses. Like, I've spoken to some people in-game, and there have been some really great responses, who really like parts of the game, but are struggling with many of the cons I've mentioned, particularly to do with loot. People are having a really hard time with the loot. They really don't like it. So yeah, that's been something I've noticed, but overall, I think that there are a good amount of people who want this game to do well, with the exception of a small vocal minority that doesn't want this game to do very good. I also want people to be very aware. When it comes to a lot of the loot problems we're experiencing, for example, the lack of guns, I think something we have to be very aware of is that we're playing the easy and medium level zones. There are probably going to be less good items in a lot of those areas, and I know I sound like a bit of an idiot for saying, oh, there is a lack of good stuff, but there might be good stuff later on, but it is true, you know? Although you do have to provide some better stuff, right? I didn't change my fucking contract, god damn it. You do have to provide some amount of decent stuff once in a while. You have to throw a little crumb out there sometimes. You can't just be constantly giving us nothing, right? At the same time, I think that what's probably going to happen is that once we go into the other areas, so once we get into Outpost and once we go into the Marathon ship, we're probably going to be seeing a lot higher drop rates for really good items, and some of the best stuff is going to be there, with also, you know, the fact that dying is going to be really easy. Ah, fucker! This dickhead literally just led them to me. Fuck you, dude. Fuck, piece of shit. Holy shit, I didn't think I was gonna win that. I'm interested in how seasonal content is gonna work. As far as I know, they're gonna be doing things that other games do, so like adding new maps, adding new areas, all that other good shit. That's what I think the bulk of seasonal content is gonna be. Only thing is, it has to be good, and it can't be fucking game breaking, you know? They need to have a really good push of seasonal content, because sorry, I thought I heard other people shooting. If they have a bad rollout of seasonal content, people are going to leave. You know?
Doctor's orders.
The fuck is he doing? What was the point of that? Okay, dog. But yeah, the rollout of seasonal content is going to have to be good, because if it's not, we're in a big fucking issue. We're kind of fucked. We'll see, you know? We'll see how it goes. I think that Bungie's had enough experience that with the seasonal model that they're probably going to do a pretty good job. Do I bet on it? No. Speaking of betting, playing this game... Sorry about that.
Check it out.
Sorry, there are just people being really fucking annoying in the other room. I don't know if it's being picked up on my microphone, but there are just, like, people fucking screaming, and it's really annoying. When it comes to, like, I feel like I somewhat trust Bungie when it comes to seasonal content, especially since, like, for a lot of other games, seasonal content is like... Do you live in an apartment? No. No, I don't. But, seasonal content for a lot of games, like, for example, Rainbow Six Siege, is like balance changes, new operator, new map, right? Oh, fuck. That's what a lot of seasonal content is. But for Destiny, it's like, you know, several new weapons, you know, new activity, you know, new skins, all that other shit. There is a lot added to each update or added to each seasonal drop in Destiny. This game will not be as intensive on the seasonal content, and that's not because, you know, it's easier to develop these games or anything. It's just not going to be. You know? Why didn't that fucking do anything? Fucking... God, I hate these bugs. Fuck off, dick. Oh, no callouts? Really? Nice callouts, nice callouts.
Let's get patched up.
See, that's what you're supposed to do as a triage.
Recording battery will stay for 20 minutes.
Fuck, man.
Feeling better.
Move it! Fucking retard. I gotta focus up here, boys. I gotta focus up. I know these fuckers are around here somewhere. I have no shields. Fuck. This guy just loves to get in my fucking way. Spooky sounds. Fucking where? Up top. Son of a bitch. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I've spent 4 hours playing the first time I installed it. Yeah, like... I honestly do think the game is fun. The issue I'm having is just so many people are so fucking retarded, man. It's absurd. Okay, this guy's the only guy left and he's not just fucking dying. Ugh. Fucking annoying. Oh well. Yeah, overall though, I do find the game really fun. I find it really fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. And yeah, you know what? This game is gambling in every sense of the word. If you bring in good shit, chances are you're probably not going to bring it back with you. I just lost, like, you know, a ton of shit. I lost a ton of shit here. And yeah, that's what happens, you know? It's gambling in the sense of, like, the house always wins, you know? The house always wins. You are always going to lose. You are always going to die. That is what happens, right? That's what happens. And if you don't like that, if, you know, if you're someone who's like, oh, I want to hoard all my gear and I don't want to use any of it, well, you're fucked. You're not going to go anywhere in this game. You're not going to go anywhere in this world. You're going to die. Like, you're fucked and you're not going to have any fun. But if you understand that, yeah, you know, I'm probably not going to come back with the shit I have, well, then maybe, you know, maybe you'll do well.
Cybernetics tuned, ready to run.
I'm going to play with Vandal. I have not played with Vandal yet at all. We're going to run in with a Vandal. We're going to see how we do. I think this will probably be... I have a couple people who are wanting to run this game with me. Thankfully, I have no gear fear. Yeah, thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. It's like... Ugh, I can't fucking stand people with gear fear. I also can't stand, like... something that I feel like is probably going to happen is that as time goes on, I feel like we're going to run into people that are like, "Oh, I don't want to like, I don't want to fight people, Oh, I just want to collect gear and I don't want to fight people." Like when they see people, they're going to be like, "Ah, friendly, friendly." If you use your game chat and you say friendly, friendly to me, I'm going to kill you on sight. I'm going to kill you and teabag your fucking corpse.
Reminder. By entering Tal's
Like, fuck you,
exercise
bitch.
you can
This is
search the
Marathon.
Harmony data harvester.
And Marathon, we kill people. We kill people and we rip out your guts and sell it to major corporations. It's a PvP game? Exactly. It's a PvP game. That's one of the things I hate about fucking Arc Raiders the most. Is that people are such pussies on Arc Raiders. Like, no. You want me to be nice? You want me to help you out? No, how about I kill you and steal your shit and put it in my vault instead of yours? Fuck you. I'm not your friend. The only thing I expect is I expect my teammates to be at least a little bit useful. On the never chance that they are. You know what I mean? I need to go to overflow. Flow's over here.
Check it out.
The other way, but who knows? Maybe we'll go there. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Let's go to overflow. I heard gunshots. Relatable? Yeah. Yeah, it's like my boss at work, he plays Arc Raiders, and his whole thing in Arc Raiders is like telling everyone, "Oh, friendly, friendly, don't shoot." If I saw my boss in Arc Raiders and he came up to me and he said, "Friendly, friendly, don't shoot," dog, I'm gonna say, "Fuck you," and I'm gonna kill him. Nanokk, I'd low-key squat up with you right now. I want to play the game and de-stress from a horrible interview I had. Hey man, I know what you feel about bad interviews. Well, you know what? One of my offline, like, in-person friends is gonna play the game with me in a little bit here. That's honestly why I'm probably gonna end stream. But yeah, like, if you wanna send me, by the way, if anyone wants to send me a friend request to play the game with me, I don't even know what it says here. Right here, it says my code is Nanokk #8094. I'll put it in chat as well. I'm so no, fuck. I accidentally put 6094. Fucking turrets, man. Go away. Are we in a gunfight? No. Okay. Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Trouble spotted.
There we go. That's what it is. It's 8094. Not 6094. Yeah, like, if y'all want to send me a friend request, go ahead. Join up on me whenever. It's fine. I don't really care. I'm going to be playing this game pretty much exclusively for the next little while, just so that I can get a review out for it. I don't expect this game to be too different from launch. It'll probably wait until the very last, until like the end of the playtest in order to really write a review on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be waiting quite some time. Mainly just because I want to be getting out as much information as I possibly can on the game. But once the playtest is over, chances are you're probably going to be seeing a review on it. 2 people up top. And I'm fucking dead. Oh my god. What are these other guys doing? Also dead. Yep. Fuck's sake. Oh, you're bad. Okay. Alright. Well, you can make the argument that Ark pushes you to play with randoms to get the best stuff on certain map conditions. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I tried Ark Raiders. It is not for me, man. I get why people like it. I just fucking don't. I just don't like it. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna end stream here. I'm gonna keep the stream public, but you'll probably be seeing a more refined version of everything I've talked about here in a final review. That review will be going up probably the day of or a few days after Marathon releases. So, yeah. Thank you all everyone for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm not going to make Marathon the new thing on the channel. It's just going to be one video I make, and I'll probably make a video 6 months in or a year in to talk about the state of the game. But besides that, it's pretty much from me, you know? Thank you all so much for watching the stream. I really do appreciate having all of you around. New videos are on the way. I know it's been a large gap in between uploads, but don't worry. New stuff is coming very soon. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Goodbye.